my beautiful Aberration Investigator server. We are coming at you live with another Toonkind at 12 FPS. Today it is Order Up, One Apology. My name is Marzi, and I'll be playing Leonardo Layton, everyone's favorite normal boy barista.
Yes, completely normal. Absolutely nothing unnormal about him.
Uh-huh.
Um, Hi, I'm Candlestick, and today I'm going to be playing Dr. Crystal Everlight, who might be the one who needs to make the apology.
It's never Leo. Leo has never done anything wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
he...
sure he can get verification and backup on that front.
Absolutely. He has never broken any rules. Everyone who has ever met him loves him so much. Um, all you missed was us talking about Marabiba for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, we got off track.
Anywhoosies. We open this lovely FPS with you know it. So many FPSs take place here. We're at the Painted Lady.
Yep. Yep. Crystal has decided that her best option for apologizing to Leo is to do it at his work because even though she doesn't know where he lives, if she does it there, she's almost guaranteed to have at least some people listening in on their conversation, aka Juby and Camille.
Yeah. And even if it's not them, there are like four other people who also stay there. Like,
Yeah,
someone is gonna hear this.
yeah, and it's like, yeah, there are other people in the Painted Lady, but at least they're not invested in what's going on.
Yeah. Like,
So yeah,
the most that is at risk is that Reed also is there because he also works there, but he works back of house, so it's fine.
yeah, yeah. In fact, I think because Crystal met Reed recently,
Yeah,
and
she did.
she did offer to help some pastry testing later in the week.
Mm.
So which Leo may or may not be there for. She does not know. She did not ask.
Leo, honestly, if it involves like having to be there to taste a bunch of new food, someone is going to strong arm Leo into being there. All
So
his
she kind of needs to do this apology before that.
all of his coworkers know. They've cottoned on to the fact that so many people show up every day to give this kid food.
Hilarious. That's great. Yeah, and given what I do know about Reed, Reed definitely seems the sort to strong arm Leo into eating more as well.
Oh yeah, Reed, I believe, is on the schedule, and even if he's not, he will give Leo like rice balls anyway.
Excellent. So yeah, Crystal can't just have the first time she's seen Leo since she left the chat be at the middle of that. So she needs to do the apology before then.
She has it like marked on her calendar, and like a red circle is like deadline.
Yeah, she does. Like
God,
unironically, she might actually have that in her
Lamau.
diary, in her calendar.
I love Crystal so much.
Yeah.
God.
Like it might be more vague. It might be talk to Leo, like rather than anything else.
That's fucking hilarious, Candle. Also, I don't know why it surprised me so much. She would have a fucking like planner, pocket calendar, or whatever.
Yeah.
She fucking would.
Yeah, she would.
God, I love Crystal.
She's got one of those color-coded schedules that's
Jesus
like blocked out in
Christ.
15-minute increments.
And there's like little like sticky note tabs sticking out everywhere and like highlighted
Yes.
things.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. That's so Crystal.
It is. It's very Crystal.
But yes, Crystal is probably heading over, psyching herself up. Everything is fine. She needs to make sure Leo's actually here this time. And
yeah,
how silly of her to forget during the written FPS where she met Reed that if Leo's here, then Camembert is here.
yeah, because people never forget about Camembert.
People have never forgotten about Camembert. You shut your mouth. We have never, ever forgotten about Camembert's existence ever in any place.
He is the goodest boy. How could you forget him?
He's the best boy. You forget Camembert, you forget jail. Jail for 1,000 years.
Oh god. Yeah, I think it doesn't strike her until she sees Camembert outside this time. And then there's that moment of, yeah, of course. How could you forget that?
Camembert is literally Leo's service dog. How the fuck?
Yeah. Oh god. So there's just that moment of mentally facepalming as she sees Camembert outside. Though I think she will actually greet Camembert with just a like, hello there, been a while, hasn't it? Just like a little scritch on the head.
He like barks at her in that like happy way, and his tail is like rapidly thumping against the sidewalk.
Aw, I love that.
He's just a good boy.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, Crystal does not have anything she could, like, she doesn't carry dog treats or anything like that, so head scratch is the most that she can do. But, yeah, can't get distracted by the dog.
Not this time.
So, I did roll a wisdom for her, see how she's doing.
Uh-huh.
And she's doing pretty good, actually. That was a dirty 20.
Oh, she's fine.
She's fine. She has got a deadline. She knows what to do.
Mm-hmm.
She's got this.
It's not
So,
like
yeah.
the only unpredictable variable is the most important variable.
Yeah. But well, she's here now.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got to do it. So, yeah, she doesn't actually spend that long outside of the painted lady. Probably just long enough to pet Camembert before coming inside.
There's that classic small time cafe like bell jingle above the door. There's some greetings as Crystal probably looks around up front. And I just got handed a dumb. What she sees is, this is a small business, and it's a small business that cares about its employees. And any good small business that cares about its employees lets those employees goof off. At least a little. So what Crystal sees is, despite hearing the greetings that they usually say whenever they hear the bell jingle, at least on slow days, what she sees is definitely Leo, and then another person who presumably works here because they're also behind the counter, and they are both dual wielding paper straws and in a dueling stance.
Oh god.
That's what Crystal sees.
There's just this moment of like dot dot dot, and then just, well, it could be worse, I suppose. At least it's not dangerous. I don't think she's gonna do anything straight away, because I think she's just more interested in just watching this, like, paper duel.
This cafe ain't big enough for the two of us. She just sees him and some other, like, young person just squared the fuck up. Just ready to, like, blow paper wrappers at each other. And there's just a... Alright, listen here, you little frick. If I win this duel, it's your turn to fix the bathroom the next time something happens. That's just what's happening, unless Crystal wants to do something.
Hold on a second. I need to roll a hammer space. Nice. Her plot device is coming out.
Oh my
She's
god.
gonna take it. She's gonna either take a picture or a video of this, and she is definitely sending it to Juby.
What the fuck?
Look, her and Juby are gossip buddies now. She gets sent pictures of cat meal and what's going on in the chat.
Leo.
So she kind of has to give back.
Leo needs to learn about this in character, because upon hearing this, he immediately handed me being so fucking offended. Because he was friends with her first. How come they're not gossip buddies? He's so upset, but he can't do anything in character about it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if she's planning on telling anyone that Jubian has been keeping her up to date with the chat.
What the fuck? Damn, Leo doesn't get one of those. Fucked up.
Sorry, Leo. You're too much of a social butterfly.
Fucked up! Yeah, no, I'm deciding this right now as one of the two people who have a character who works at the Painted Lady. The younger employees absolutely get into straw duels at least every other day.
Alright, well, this is the first time Crystal's seen one, so, yeah, I don't know, she's not doing anything else, she's just recording it for now.
It probably does that, like a little, like noise when it starts recording.
Probably.
Do Toonkind phones or plot devices do that?
I mean, for the gag, they can, yes.
There's just a little boop boop as Crystal hits record, and Leo and the other employee, the like head snaps over.
Oh, this is just a... Oh, don't mind me. Carry on.
And Leo is just, Dr. Everlight. And then he immediately gets nailed in the forehead with a paper straw wrapper.
Excellent, she got that all on camera. But, there is just a little, hello, Leo.
How much... Hi, how much of that did you see?
I think she's gonna stop the recording now and just something about this cafe not being big enough for the two of you.
Okay, at least you didn't hear us arguing about the bathroom again.
Gathered that's what that was about.
And anyway, as Leo shoves away his coworker who is silently celebrating their win.
Uh, yeah, just a I came here to talk to you. Is now a good time?
Oh, I, I guess, yeah. Are, are you okay?
I'm I'm okay. I'm fine. That's not um well, uh is there maybe not over the counter that this could happen?
Right. Do you want something to drink?
Well, I haven't had I haven't had one of your coffees in a while.
Me taking salt and shoving it back into a pocket. Leo's a polite boy. Leo's a polite boy. Because he immediately handed me a, like, yeah, I wonder why. But he won't do that to Crystal.
I mean, he is more than welcome to if he wants to because she deserves that.
she she probably does. However, Leo is very polite.
Yeah, he is polite to him.
He's polite to him, and there are only like there's only like 5 people that he'd pull that with.
Yeah.
But he's just like, yep, got it. Uh, yeah, I'll use this as a reason to take my break now. Uh, I guess. I guess find a seat and I'll join you in a second.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. And she's just gonna go find a table that's probably like, you know, a little bit um less in the way of people.
She sits in the plot booth.
Yeah, probably does.
Also, give me 1 second. The fucking doorbell just went off, and I think we just got a delivery.
That's valid.
I think it's because I have like the elf desk and he wanted one too.
I'm looking at the chat and yeah, I had forgotten. Yeah. Crystal and Camille are salt buds. And Juby and Crystal are gossip buds. And Leo is not one of these, even though he was the first person that she became friends with, and I think that's hilarious.
Hi. What's
Hey, welcome
hilarious?
back. That Crystal and Camille are salt buds.
I can't believe Crystal is becoming such good friends with all of Leo's brothers. And meanwhile, Leo is standing there. Correct.
uh, I had to also double check. Crystal would have also ordered a lemon blueberry muffin because she got recommended that last time.
Bye.
Reed?
Yeah.
She asked for recommendations.
I'm gonna fucking crack jokes every time his name is brought up. I love Reed.
Yeah. Reed is great.
But yeah, Reed, good. After a bit, you joke, but I literally said that before you got here. She sits there in the plot booth. It's a moment of waiting. And it's called the plot booth because it is the only booth mostly enclosed.
Yeah.
Which means it's a great place to not be easily like eavesdropped on unless plot requires it.
I feel like many cafes and stuff have plot booths. It's like they're just sort of a staple of Inkwell.
Oh yeah. Like especially like smaller businesses, cuz like you don't just walk into a fucking like bustling like Starbeaks and discuss plot.
Not unless you're brave.
Not unless you're really fucking brave.
Or stupid.
That too.
The last one in doesn't have a plot booth.
That's their problem. But yeah, she could sit there for a bit, and after a couple minutes, Leo walks over with a nice tray of her coffee and the muffin, and just a cup of tea for him. He probably won't stay like that for long, but just a cup of tea for now.
Fair enough. I think, yeah, Crystal will take the items with a thanks and wait for him to sit, and then I actually came here to apologize
Oh?
for how I acted in the chat a little while ago, and then for not reaching out before now. I know that despite my feelings on the matter, it was not your fault, and you didn't deserve for me to act that way, and I'm sorry that I'm sorry about any hurt that I caused you over it.
Mm-hmm. And Leo is stirring his tea as he's just, well, I won't do you the disservice of lying to you and saying that I wasn't hurt by it. Cuz you also acknowledged it. I am an adult. And I know I get into dangerous situations. And I understand that it probably mostly came from a place of concern. And I care about you too, Dr. Everlight.
I. Yes, it is difficult for me to not worry about those I care about who are younger than me. I don't want them to potentially go through things that I have seen or experienced. But you also have that right, as much as I don't like to admit it.
And Leo, being the little bitch he is, just chin hands and just, ooh, you care about me.
Yes, I do, in fact. It would be easier if I didn't. Then I would have a lot less stress on my plate.
I wasn't actually gonna go by myself.
I know that now.
I'm sorry if I took that joke too far, though.
It's. You. It wasn't fair. You didn't know that I would handle it badly. You couldn't know that I would handle it that badly.
Hmm.
She doesn't know what else to say right now. Like, this is hard for her. She's not good about talking about these things, even though she knows like Leo deserves an explanation. It's just like hard still.
I'm trying to get anything from him because all he's handing me is sitting there stirring his tea and like kind of kicking his feet, and it's like, what the would say something. Fucking shakes him. Blink, motherfucker, blink.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, oh, that's this might get a reaction out of him, it might not. But the thing she's handing me is, well, I did my apology, and he doesn't have to accept it, so maybe I should leave.
That'll get something out of him.
Yeah, so I think what she just is like is anyway, I wanted to come here because I needed to make sure that you knew that it nothing I wanted to make sure you were all right and that you weren't holding any lingering hurts from that. But you're welcome to do what you want with that. And you are at your job that I came to unannounced, so I that was that was everything I wanted to say. Um, I won't waste any more of your time.
Why did you hand me that? You're drinking a hot drink. Okay. He probably had lifted his cup of tea, uh, as she was saying that, and was about to take a sip, and then stops. It kind of just, like, looks at her, and starts, like, you know when you have, it's not a spit take, you know when you have a drink in hand, and you have it up to your mouth, but you're not actively drinking, and brain goes blank, and you start blowing bubbles? he starts
Yep.
he starts bubbling his tea. Don't listen. That's something I do sometimes.
It's really cute.
Sometimes when I have no thoughts, head empty, when I have a drink in my hand, I start bubbling it.
It is so valid, but it's also really cute.
And then he puts it down and he's like, "You just got here. I didn't even get your opinion on the coffee. And you didn't even eat your muffin."
And he's just blinking, like, what? Like,
And he puts his cup, he put his cup down, crosses his arms, and is like slouching like the petulant child he is, and is just, "You literally apologized for avoiding me, and now you're leaving super early."
well,
The muffin, Dr. Everlight.
I wasn't sure if you wanted my company anymore.
You didn't even react to my art on your coffee.
She actually does blink. And it's like, I haven't even looked at my coffee yet.
You didn't
It just
even
looks
look at
down.
your coffee.
What has he done on her coffee?
There's like a foam and cinnamon dragonfly on it.
Just, that's really good, actually. How did... No, well, yeah, very impressive. Like, just sort of, like, studying it. Like, how did you manage to get, like, the lines
Now
like
he's
that?
giving me stuff. Now he's giving me things, and he slumps onto the table, like his chin resting on it, all teary-eyed, and he's just... And Crystal, this is the crybaby, you know. He got a little too, like, introspective and quiet at the beginning of this conversation, but now he's lying there teary-eyed, like, "I was practicing because I know the first time I made you one of those, you really liked it, and I've been wanting to show you the good art I can do."
Way to make her feel bad. There's just well, that practice definitely paid off. I'm sorry I didn't come in sooner to see it.
Now you have to come in more often because I have more to show you.
Yes, I will have to come back more often so you can show me all your art.
You're gonna actually...
God, she cannot! She cannot say no to him right now! Oh god.
Yeah, the dam broke. He immediately, as Crystal was leaving, was like, "No, wait."
Well, not only is she not leaving now, but you got her to come back more often.
Yeah, Leo wins. And it's really funny that the out of FPS, he was so upset that Crystal is such good friends with his brothers and not him, and yet
Yeah.
he's like probably
Look.
one of very, very few people who can pull this on her.
Yeah. Like the other day there was the headcanon question about pulling like doing things, and I'm like, there are certain very, very select people who could get her to do things. And Leo is on that list.
He doesn't know, he doesn't realize that this is a big deal.
Yeah. I
Which is,
think the list is made up of like 4 people or something right
God.
now.
But that's so on par for Leo because he doesn't realize that it's a big deal that Azumi calls him Leo and lets him call him Zumi. He doesn't realize that that is such a big deal.
Incredible. I love that.
Now he's just chin on the table looking up at her with his big teary eyes and it's just, are you gonna eat your muffin now?
Yes, Leo, I'm gonna eat my muffin now. And she will. She will take a bite. And do you have anything to eat on your break?
Knowing everyone, I will probably get something given to me in about 10 minutes or less.
I think it'd be funny if something got put down in front of him just then.
As Leo was saying that with his chin on the table, the crystal of familiar face shows up and puts down in front of him what is delivered. You, lovely audience member, you get to choose. A fucking
Nice.
delicious looking, like, gooey grilled cheese sandwich and probably a small bowl of tomato soup is placed down in front of him.
Nice. Oh, that's such a good meal. Yeah, I do think Reed will get a small like wave from Crystal as he goes as well. Just acknowledge that I know you and saw you kind of thing, but won't stop him from going back to his job.
That gets. If Leo were a dog, he would have gone from, like, the droopy, sad puppy ears to, like, up and alert. And he sits up and he's like, "Since when do you know my coworkers enough to wave to them of your own volition?"
Since I came looking for you last week.
You came to see me last week. Wait, no, I get
Yes, I
distracted. You made friends with my coworkers?
just read.
That's fair. Reed has capybara energy.
Yes, he actually, that's a very good way of describing it.
Right?
He's surprisingly normal given the amount of things around the place.
Right?
It's refreshing.
He's so normal. It's awesome.
Because I don't think she expected Leo to be this like happy about it. Just like I'm surprised that you find it that like she's how do I word this? Like she's looking for the right word of like exciting, I guess.
And Leo sits back up and picks up, like, picks a piece, like, rips some of the sandwich off to dip it in his soup, and is like, I mean, the last time I met someone so normal. Well, I guess the better way to put it is the only other super normal person I know is Ari the magician, my dad.
Right. I don't think I've met him, but I have heard him brought up before.
That's two people. That's so few people. And it's probably because they're real kind.
Well, I mean, they're not the only real kind people we know, but yes, probably helps.
Listen, it's something I can say. I'm half real kind.
My point still stands, is being real kind does not exclude you from being abnormal.
Maybe they're hiding a dark secret.
Ugh, knowing how things go around here, I wouldn't be surprised. But
Leo.
I can hope.
Leo dips that piece of sandwich and shoves it in his mouth and is just, alright, mental note to self. This is me trying to sound like I have food in my mouth. Hang on, wait, I can do this. Hang on. I try to do it with a liquid. I'm not smart. God damn it. What's something I can really quick
Yes.
shove into my cheek?
I don't know. Okay, well, don't. My first thought was one of your dice, and I'm like, that's not a good idea.
Genius! Um. Note to self.
Just don't choke up.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's fine. Note to self. Ask Reed if he's hiding a dark secret.
Yeah, that'll go over well. And will definitely get you the answers you want.
I mean, listen. You never know if you never know if you don't try.
Alright, well then get back to me on how it works.
Absolutely.
She's just gonna, like, alright, yeah, you can try that. I am kind of curious how it goes, both positively and negatively, but I'm not gonna stop you. Oh god.
Addendum to note to self. If I get answers, definitely tell you not the secret itself, but if I got answers.
Uh, you just get a flat look and the, like, I'm just trying to, like, there's like this flat look, and then there's this moment of thought, and then the fair enough.
That's a win.
Because she was like, you're only doing that to be like teasing. And then she's like, but I actually think that's a really respectful thing, to be respectful of privacy and people, things that people tell you. And so she's just like, all right, fine. I cannot, like, I cannot reproach you for that.
Even when he's making jokes, he's a good boy.
Yeah, and it's like one of the things that Crystal holds like pretty high above pretty much anything else is keeping people's privacy on things that they like on their own personal matters.
She would. She's a doctor.
Yeah. The coffee is good, by the way.
Yes.
In case you were wondering.
I hope it's good, especially since your only like actual experience with coffee for the longest time was black coffee.
Look, I I usually go to tea when I'm looking for something to drink that I enjoy. Coffee was more of a necessity.
Gross.
Just shrugs. Well, it's not that bad, but yours is definitely
Gross.
better. She's like, Look, she's like in that set of like it's drinkable when I need it, and to think otherwise when it's a very like easy to go to option is like I'm not gonna knock that, but also yeah, yours are better.
Leo shoves another piece of sandwich in his mouth and is just, at least you're not like Dad, the Tome, who enjoys drinking cheap, gross black coffee.
Acquired taste, probably.
Gross.
Who knows? Maybe one day you'll find yourself drinking more of it.
Absolutely not. I hardly drink coffee now.
And yet you're so good at making them.
Yes, of course. I'm a professional.
How did you get started in or interested in making coffee?
Uh, well, uh, uh, I don't know. I guess I missed making art, but I didn't feel like going back to painting, and I needed a job, so when I found out this place was hiring a few years back, I thought, why not? People talk about coffee art sometimes. It's something I can learn.
And is it something you enjoy now?
Yeah, it's I won't say it completely got rid of that old I want to make art feeling that I have, but it's another good medium. I like it.
Hmm. There are other art forms. Have you tried any of them?
Not in a while. I mean, I'm slowly kind of dipping back into painting. Um, but I don't know. I like how not permanent the coffee art is.
Hmm. That makes sense.
Yeah. But the painting's going pretty well. Arata's boyfriend is the one who's teaching me and helping me remember fundamentals and stuff.
Huh. That's good. I'm glad you got someone to help you get back into it.
Yeah. You Sensei's really fucking weird though. I can see why he and Arata are dating.
Well, as long as they're happy.
I'll say they are. They're pretty fucking gay.
Yes, I do believe I've seen Arata get quite sappy in chat when
Yeah.
bringing up his boyfriend.
Literally, he'll interrupt any lessons I have with you, Sensei, just to fucking kiss him in front of my face, and it's like, bro, I'm trying to learn how to paint.
Uh, some people like the PDA.
Gross. I'm literally the only one there. He's just being a bastard.
Well, yes.
Fuck
Yes, he
up.
is.
I can't believe this.
It's just Crystal shrugs. Internally, she's like, I can't believe I'm on the topic of romance for like the third conversation in a row with someone young. Why am I still getting back here?
Fucking Lamau.
Because it came up with Aurelia, it came up with Camille, and now it's come up with Leo, and she's just like,
That's really funny
what?
because she knows about Aurelia's crush on Leo, but Leo is extremely
Yeah,
oblivious.
yeah. She was Aurelia like told her about it, and she's like, I am the furthest person from someone to be able to give you advice. Oh, it was really funny.
God. And then she and Camille commiserated together.
Yeah, she basically said you're welcome back here to complain about it anytime you want.
Fucking
That's
Lord
why they're
now.
salt buddies.
Leo can never know the reason why.
Exactly. God, it's really funny. So yeah, she just looks a little bit like distracted as just sort of giving half committal answers.
I'm gonna have Leo roll an insight just to see if he notices. Yeah, he'll fucking notice. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she's got that I am not interested in talking about romance, and yet here I am again.
And yet. Leo just like pounce at her. It's just, you're not even listening to me.
Oh god, what she's gonna okay, I need to roll something to see how well she responds back to him, because I think it would be funny. Alright, I rolled a history or a perception. Probably a perception, actually. It doesn't really matter. That was a 14 plus a 6, so dirty 20. What was the last thing you said?
Oh, I don't even fucking remember. Jesus Christ.
Um,
Something about erotic.
I think.
It's like. God, what was the last thing he fucking said? We went on a tangent about Aurelia.
Errata being a bastard for doing PDA
In front of just
Leo.
Leo.
So I think she'll just go, you were complaining about Errata being affectionate with his boyfriend in front of only you.
There's a squint. And just, Okay, you pass this time. I'll catch you slipping one day.
This is. When did this become a requirement?
Just now.
Alright, very well then, I guess. Just carry on then.
No, what have you been up to? It's been like a month.
Work.
Gross.
Yeah, surprisingly, my job takes up a lot of my time.
I know this will sound unrealistic, but I don't think we should ever get into another disagreement, because now it seems like I am the only social interaction you get outside of your job.
Just uh, no, actually, I've had many people come interrupt me at my job since that argument, actually.
Okay, but was it only about that argument, though?
No, but mostly about that argument.
Crystal, it is sounding a lot like I am the only social interaction you get outside of your job that makes you leave said job. Crystal, I'm getting very concerned.
Well, that's. I mean, I had to drop Camille home the other day. Does that count? I took him out for food.
I mean, he went to you. I assume now, actually, that I learned what that outing was about. It started as him going to find you to talk about what happened. So I don't know if that counts.
It's just this. Like, she can't deny it because I don't actually know. She doesn't get a lot of enrichment elsewhere.
Crystal, you need to leave work more.
Do I have to?
Crystal!
Alright, fine. I will leave work more. I'm already coming to visit you.
There should be other people for you to visit. We need to get you more friends.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I was planning on coming back here later this week because Reed wanted help with cooking, taste testing new um food items. Does that count?
Yes, that will count. You got invited too?
Yes, I did.
There's gonna be so much to eat. Please save me.
Yes. That generally happens at taste testing.
Knowing Reed will probably be sent home with whatever is left afterwards.
Well, at least you've got plenty of people at home to eat it.
Take the score! Though we're still trying to find out how to get the infinite soup to stop.
Magic based?
We're pretty sure, yeah.
Is it connected to the house?
I think it's also kind of it started during that week where we all like one by one got really sick, so people started bringing us soup, and I think now it's just a part of the it's a gag and it's a part of the house now.
Well, that might make it harder to get rid of.
Yeah.
But counter gag maybe?
Maybe. What's something else we could fill the fridge with? That won't get me yelled at.
Probably helpful. I don't know, maybe you need another soup gag. Then the infinite soup will stop.
I mean, it's not even a problem that there's so much soup. I'd be able to live if it was like a cupboard full of cans of soup. But like my fridge, it's full of soup.
Right, then yeah, probably filling it with something else would help in that regard.
Yeah. Have you really only been doing work this whole time?
Well, mostly, yes. I've got a lot of cases at the moment.
Anything exciting?
Um, maybe too exciting, and confidential.
Yeah, okay.
I'll tell you about them. I'll tell you more about them when they're resolved. How's that sound?
Nice.
What I can, anyway.
Leo can get away with so much with Crystal.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Actually, look, he's just got baby energy that she cannot resist.
Not even Camille
And
gets
it's
this
not.
and he's baby.
Yeah, it's a different sort of baby energy. Like, not gonna lie, because the other three people on that list that can get away with this sort of thing, is her sister Cassie, Aurelia, and Marigold.
I'm realizing Leo is the only boy on that list. He has he has specialist little boy energies.
Yeah, he is just a good boy. He just gives off that like it's adoption energy. Honestly, it's the same reason. Oh god, it's the same reason people see Leo and go, "I must adopt this kid," or "I must feed this kid," or some variation of it.
Not that Crystal will ever acknowledge that it's adoption energy.
No, she's not there yet. She won't acknowledge that there are people that she cares about with sibling energy that she won't acknowledge.
One day.
One day.
Until then, we get funny shit like this.
Yeah.
Gizmo! Jesus Christ. Anywhoosies.
I think what she might say is because she did actually finish up the Shattered Reflections case, so just, I believe you've actually met one of the people on one of the cases that I finished recently, actually.
Oh?
Goes by the name of Aurelia.
Oh, yeah! Me and Cam met her at the hospital.
Yes, I hear that you took her on a field trip to, Inkwell.
Yes, she really wanted to see an amusement park.
Well, that was very nice of you.
Well, I mean... Oh god, I'm so sorry if my cats get picked up on my mic.
That's okay.
Leo kind of crosses his arms on the table, rests his chin on them, starts kind of kicking his feet again, and is just, well, I mean, you know that I know what it's like to be stuck in a hospital and wanting to do things like that.
Yes. It is not fun.
Yeah. Luckily, I have tons of experience at sneaking out of hospitals.
I can't say that that's a skill that I can endorse, considering, but, well, I'm glad that you were able to do stuff still.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, there was that time I got coerced into climbing a tree and then fell out, but I mean, I'm fine, as you can see, perfectly okay and normal.
Mm, mm, I'm not sure I would use the word normal, as you and I have already discussed. Very few people fit that description here. But yes, I suppose you are fine.
Oh,
I hope.
speaking of, you are gonna be so proud of me because the reason why we met Aurelia in the hospital is because I finally got that checkup.
Yeah, uh, will I?
Not like it's been like
Yeah,
what 2 years since I had that first conversation.
yeah. Okay, I rolled a deception to see how well she did at hiding, like, the relief that she felt at that. And yeah.
What'd she get?
Oh,
Oh,
that's a 3+1.
Lamau!
It's a 4. She is actually like I don't even know if Leo can roll lower than that insight. Just
He literally can't.
there is actually like there is genuine like probably more than he was expecting relief as he says that. Like she is very very relieved that he did so.
He kind of he makes a face, and he's like, "I'm not that sickly."
No, I know. It's well, probably more of a me thing than a you thing.
That's fair. But I promise you, aside from uh ever so slightly, just by like a couple pounds now, just a little bit being underweight, which I'm working on.
You see her glance at the at the sandwich and then back at him like, I'm not sure how much it is you working on as other people, but yeah.
It's being worked on. Aside from that, and what I was told is a apparently an alarming amount of healing based magic scars. I am in perfect health as much as I can be.
Well, I'm a little concerned about the alarming amount of healing scars. Though I suppose I can hazard a guess as to where they came from, or at least some of them. But that's really good to hear.
Oh, so no need to worry about that anymore.
And, well, I'm not sure if it'll be something I'll ever stop worrying about, but it is a relief. And I actually rolled a D2 to see whether she was willing to elaborate on that, and she was. So
OMG!
I must it is getting into some of the more angstier part of her backstory, so I first must ask if you're alright with that.
Yes. Just give me 1 second to open the door for my cats so they stop meowing.
Alright.
Angel, go. You don't want out? Go out, baby. Okay. Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so she's just gonna like yeah, she was like, it's not something I'm ever probably going to stop worrying about. It um well, I suppose it's sort of hard to not worry considering um well, my mother, she had a variant of inspiration drought. So,
Oh. And Leo starts scratching at the table. Is that why you really wanted me to go have my annual checkups?
yeah, I know it's not the same, but considering that there isn't really a lot that can be done if it does get worse, it, well, it's nice to make sure it stays on top of.
I'm sorry if I sounded really dismissive whenever you tried to talk to me about it.
This is, again, comes back to the you didn't know. And it's hard for me to blame you considering that I don't know how willing I would have been to listen to someone telling me to look into something that I'd had my whole life.
I promise I'll listen to you more. You're a good doctor and I trust you.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. I will try and make sure that I only bring up the things that I think are important. You all right? That was in character.
What was I right about?
It's just, are you all right?
Oh. So I'm gonna tell you what I was given because I started doing it, which is a very quiet and content, like side to side, like rocking.
uh, yeah, okay, I think that makes sense because even if it was like a content sort of thing, Crystal's really bad at reading people sometimes, so she's just like, all right, I gotta ask to make sure because that was a lot, and it would be, I need to make sure. I need to make sure that they're all right after what I just said.
I feel like it'd be really fucking funny if the "Are you all right? What was I right about?" was real. Because that is how
Yeah,
Leo would have responded.
God, that's great. Yeah, and just never mind.
I'm really happy you came in today.
I I'm glad I came in too. I'm sorry I couldn't catch you earlier.
And now you have to keep coming here.
Yes, so that you can show off your art and your
Yes.
coffee. And get me out of the house more.
Yes.
Even though technically I'm not in my house when I'm working, but something tells me that's beside the point.
Your office. Your nerd place, wherever it is you work.
The university.
Nerd place.
You say that like you're not a nerd yourself.
I don't work at a university.
Well, then I suppose you don't want any of the books that I got there for you.
He sits up like an alert dog, like, ugh.
Yeah, she just handed me. She does pick up books from the library every now and then when she thinks she sees one that someone that she knows will like.
That's really fucking cute.
She has.
Candle.
I just found that out. Which is
Don't you love when that
no wonder
happens?
she has so many books in her hammer space.
That's so fucking cute. What the fuck?
Oh. And she probably does the little thing where, like, to keep track of them all, like, oh my god, she has a book, like a section in her diary or journal or whatever you want to call it, where she keeps track of what books she's gotten for what people, and then she puts little like name bookmarks in the front page of each of them so that when she
Oh
pulls
my
one out, she can see whose
god.
it is.
Oh my fucking god, Candle! That's so fucking cute!
Oh my god, I love this.
Oh my fucking god.
So hold on, let me.
I love
I need to roll
Crystal
Hammer
so...
space.
Yeah. I love Crystal so much.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna roll another one. Yeah, let's use the D20. See how many books she has for Leo.
Jesus Christ.
4. All right. There are 4 books for Leo. They're probably history books. There's probably one on like art history. There's probably another on just like ancient um inkwell history, like tales and that sort of thing. And then there's probably like I don't know, 2 more topics that are along similar lines of like um
One is like
yeah, that sort of thing.
speculation of what Ankle might have been like pre big erasure.
Yeah, something like that. And um probably one on like the um the well of inspiration, honestly.
Mm.
Because I know that's something she's looked into.
He's like drumming his hands on the table.
She just pulls them out, but she's not handing them to him yet. There's this pause of the. But if you think that they're too nerdy, I don't have to give these to you.
Oh, there you got them for me.
She,
Crystal!
she can't even pull the. Are you going to take it back? Because he's just like, you got me books.
Too baby for her to continue teasing him.
Yeah. So there's just the sigh and then just pass them over. It's just yeah. I thought you might enjoy these.
Okay, I guess the university isn't so bad. But you do need to leave more often still.
Fine. Well, I guess I can visit more often.
Yes. I almost jokingly suggested we go to like a party place or something, and then it hit me that no, even as a joke, that's definitely not a you place.
Parties are definitely not my scene, but I will allow you once to pick one that you think is suitable that I will go to. Choose wisely.
New note to self. Invite close friends to karaoke party.
Crystal already looks like she's regretting it, but she did say she would.
It won't be bad. It won't be bad. It'll be people you know.
All right. All right. I did say that I would come.
Like,
Just
Camille's gonna be there. There's not even gonna be alcohol.
that that makes me feel better. Um, I think there's like this moment of like her clearing her throat and then throat and then just anyway. What about you? What have you been up to?
Uh, Saving up for college. Deciding which one I'd want to go to, I guess. I grew out my hair.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's it's different.
Yeah.
This is her. This is her. I have no opinion either way. It was definitely something she noticed. Just any particular reason you decided to?
uh, I mean, I'm out of school now. Or for now, since I graduated high school. And I I've had my hair short for a really long time. And I I feel like when I had short hair, I was really like known to be that like really preppy looking polite guy, and I that's not me anymore.
Uh-huh. Sure. All right. Well, there's this skepticism of, yeah, sure, you're not that nice. I'm like the nice, polite boy kind of thing. There is skepticism there.
Then he pouts and is like,
Just
and also I wanted to prove that I look better with long hair than my twin brother did.
there, there's this moment of like, well, there it is, but also like, why are you trying to compete? And then, you know what? Maybe it's better I don't ask because that feels very, very personal.
She doesn't know. Maybe this is a coping mechanism that he's using.
Yeah, yeah. So there's just like that all crosses across her face, and then, well, as long as you're enjoying it, mm, it does look nice.
Yes.
But your short hair looked fine as well.
I mean, I can look good with any hairstyle. I know I've tried before. And
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
yeah, I Crystal knows about the nighttime activities. Crystal knows what Phantomella's about. She knows exactly what he means.
Yeah, yeah. I think there's like a little bit of a moment of well, if you're going to have long hair, make sure you're keeping it well. You'll have to have the ends looked at every now and then.
Yeah, it's fine. Even if you hadn't told me that, anytime I'm about to walk out of the house with my hair even apparently remotely messy, Sleeper yanks me back inside to brush it for me.
That mm, somehow surprises me less than I thought it would. You do give off mm, that energy.
What was that supposed to mean?
I mean, you give off the I need to be looked after, despite being an adult energy, considering how many people feed you and adopt you and well, brush your hair.
I can't believe this slander.
Am I wrong?
I can't believe you would come to my place of work and you would say lies about me to my face.
Am I wrong?
I'm grunge now. I'm not baby.
So the real reason for the longer hair comes out.
No. Nah.
God. I do think she is hiding like a smile kind of thing. Like she thinks this is funny.
Good. I feel like this is a really nice place to end unless we had more that we wanted to touch on.
No, I can't think of anything.
Okay.
I think it's a good place to leave. Like just sort of chatting about other things.
That's good. They're talking and everything's good again.
Yeah. Definitely won't go downhill at some point.
Oh yeah, there's possibility on both ends. Smiles.
Yeah. She didn't do a medicine check on Leo.
Smiles. Anywho's. Listen, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Yep. It'll be, well, it would be less interesting though, if they didn't have some sort of stuff in the future.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that they've at least patched things up a little bit now. And Leo got her to get out of the house more.
Yeah.
Oh god. I honestly, the thing that I kept expecting him to say is you need to go outside and touch grass.
I feel like for Crystal, that would be something he feel would be too mean. Because that's something he would say to like Timmy or Camille or Juby, who have like heard that term a lot probably, just like thrown back and forth at the house. So like they would have like a funny comeback, but Crystal, I don't think Crystal would have one.
Yeah, like she knows about these sort of things, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she has comebacks for them.
Yeah, so Leo would feel like that's too mean.
No, I tell you what, she's very likely to, if someone asks her why she's out and about or something, tell them that her friends told her that she needed to go outside and touch grass or something like that.
Alright, we should say bye for the recording.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for listening now and on YouTube.
Yeah. And thank you, Marzi, for playing this. It was really fun.
Thank you. I love them. They're kind of stupid,
I do
Candle.
I love them too. We'll get there eventually. Crystal will eventually acknowledge that she sees Leo as a little brother.